Alright, it's being recorded now. So, you were calling your mom a liar. Is that correct, Junior?
No, I never did that.
You never did that, you say. But you're claiming what she said isn't true?
Bro, just be quiet.
Oh. Seems like you're maybe perhaps contradicting yourself. It's not a good thing to do, Junior. Makes you look bad. Junior, you messing with my microphone when you were here?
No.
Don't you lie to me, boy.
I didn't, bro.
Uh-huh. You could explain why my settings are all different?
Because your other brother used it.
Junior, tell your mom you want the Shure MV7 Plus microphone for your birthday and then just give it to me, or for Christmas, and then just give it to me, okay?
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna get it, it's gonna be mine.
You can't even use it.
You bet.
I'll buy it as soon as it goes on sale, which it looks like Prime is gonna do an October Prime Day. Seeing something about that, so I'll probably buy it then. When are you gonna get on the realm, Junior?
After I finish this game.
What are you doing on the realm right now, Deathlord?
Nothing wrong.
Nothing, you say.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite part of the morning activities, Junior? My favorite was whenever we got like really far ahead of you and you started paddling your best trying to catch up, but you couldn't catch up because the current was too strong.
Yeah, me and Seth were screwed there.
Yeah, I know, it's why I pulled the boat to shore. No small task, might I add. I stepped on a turtle, bro.
No, you didn't, bro. You're a liar.
No, I did. Well, I mean, I didn't see the turtle, but I felt it was perfectly round, and it was hard but softer than a rock. And rocks aren't, like, perfect, you know? And that, whatever I stepped on was. So what could it have been besides a turtle?
Rock?
A perfectly round rock that is softer than all the other rocks. Junior, how many times in your life have you told yourself or convinced yourself that perfectly round rocks exist?
Ow, ow.
Yeah. I'm not going to bother going into the scientific explanation on why that's not correct. Just know that if you think they do, you are stupid.
Calling me stupid, boy?
No, your train of thought is what's causing that, actually. That's your own doing, not me. I'm just killing stuff to get enough levels. I need to get fortune on a pickaxe. I've only got silk touch. I'm just killing things for XP right now. Deathlord, will you do Onyx School a favor and go up to that floating tree and remove the last of the logs since the tree got the best of him? If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind.
What?
Oh my god, just never mind.
GG.
Go to
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Junior, have you still been living at that village?
Yeah.
You should get a house. Or a
I
proper
stole it.
home.
I don't
Oh,
really wanna
squatters'
kill it right
rights,
now.
huh? That's what you believe in? You're one of them?
No, I killed all the villagers.
Yep.
Slaved
Squatter.
the rest. Oh, I'm in the nether still?
And it's on hard. No coordinates. Hope you can find your way out.
Okay, I have enough diamonds, I think. At my base.
Not anymore.
Wow.
Texas came. This day is taking forever.
Oh.
Should it be 2? Yeah, not at all.
I probably should just go to the nether and mine for quartz. I'd be like a hell of a lot more efficient than this, but it should be night soon.
You want me to help you get some stuff?
I just need XP levels. You got bottles of XP, perhaps? And you stand on the XP. Now I'm gonna have to kill you. Putting you on visitor first, though, so you can't do anything but sit there and watch. Junior, does your sword have looting?
No, I didn't enchant my items on this account. I want to go to the inn, but I haven't been able to find another fortress.
Damn.
Oh.
This is just setting my spawn because the bed's removed. Oh, damn. Blundered that hard. Nearly died. Oh, that horse had a saddle.
Don't you need netherite upgrade templates to
Yes.
actually use netherite? Oh.
Yeah.
Let's do a sleep. Damn, his bow is knocked back. Deathlord, can you sleep?
Yeah.
Murderer.
Oh.
It sure would be nice if they didn't, like, mess up the XP pickup that's been perfectly fine for, like, 12 years. Thanks. Oh my god. I need to find an ancient city.
Why?
So I can mine Skulk.
Thought you were gonna get
So I can get Swift Sneak. So I can get a Skeleton Skull. So I can get Bottles of XP. So I can get random enchanted armor. So I can get the best toe in the game, minus it not being netherite. And that's really the main reasons. So I'm about to make a level 4 map, go fill that in, and then maybe afterwards. I'm not going to make a copy of it and give it to you though, because if I do that, if I wear a wither or a mob skull or head, I'll still be visible on the map. So I'm not going to do that.
If you do find it, can I go with?
Yeah. It'd be a lot bit easier if you traveled with me. We're going to go on foot like peasants. What the hell? Sulfur?
But we get a horse that goes slower than our walking.
I hope you do, Junior.
No,
I
we
hope
do.
you do.
Then we're not peasants. Well, just for that, I'll ride my horse.
And you'll never keep up.
Oh wait, are you gonna take your horse?
No.
Espion. Bardo.
This looks good to travel with.
Wait, let me go put something up. And then I'll be ready. Cause I haven't some powder in my inventory. I've been trying to get for a while.
Junior, you got some iron you can spare?
Yeah, let me grab it. Right by my house. How much iron do you have?
I think it's just one ingot. What am I doing? Wait. Why isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I guess got 8.
Already left the area. Yeah. Do you have some extra food? I'm running low.
None to spare. Yeah, I got all
I
the
guess
food
there's
you'll
not-
ever need. Wow, this spot sucks. Death Lord, are you coming with us?
Yeah.
Do you by chance got 2 iron ingots?
Yeah.
Alright, that's all I need to make another level 4 locator map for you. You need to turn to your right, by the way. Death Lord.
My screen, your character is just frozen down while you're moving.
Is that so?
Yeah, you're like this.
Is it my normal skin at least?
Yeah, it's the Steve skin.
That's not right. It's the guy I made. Junior, I've been using this skin since you were, I don't know, 8 years old.
Steve skin?
Here, I'm gonna try to fix it. There we go.
I don't see it.
Well, that's on you at this point. You might have a setting where you need to allow non-trusted skins. So probably in your video or game or general settings. Alright, I just need 2 pieces of iron. Junior, did you make your map level 4?
Oh, over
I
here.
got the paper for you to do that. I really hope that didn't just make it where you'll be able to see me. So here, take that paper. I might have already done it for you. I wasn't really paying attention.
No, it's level 0.
So let's add the map and paper.
Okay, I'm good. I'll just give you the paper back.
You sleep. Once it will allow us. Alright, let's go.
Real quick.
Food? Nope, it's just. Grab the stack of chicken. Top left corner.
Alright, thank you.
Well, well, well. Be careful, Robbie. Don't let the current suck you up. I don't know if they fix this yet or not, but if you go in third person, it's not going to fill in the map, just so you know.
Okay.
Unless they fixed it, but I really doubt they have. Yeah, it does not appear that they have.
Carry the bow.
Well, hell, this looks like a charged creeper explosion. Junior, you got a channeling trident?
I only got it tried.
Don't you lie to me, boy.
I only have netherite armor yet, bro. I want to get that first before I get the other weapons.
Okay, so that's this corner. Now we're just gonna backtrack.
The thing where you like spam jump under trees to go quicker.
Yes. Because hitting the block forces you to the ground faster, and so you can jump again. Robbie, you remember in the young the young Washington movie? Whenever Washington gets sent out to map out Ohio country, it's like literally what we are doing right now. Except this time there's no traitorous Indians trying to get us. After all you do for them. Feel free to place the boat. Making my way through the world today takes everything I got. That's gonna be your home down there, Junior. When we tell people they're gonna be sleeping with the fish, we're just gonna send them over here.
Why?
Junior, hold on. You're getting too far ahead. Come back. Did you even look at how great it is? You're coming down here. Damn it. I was really hoping I was going to get you.
That is deserved. That's not like me, yo!
My plan was to jump off and bring you with me.
Guess it didn't work out that well, huh?
Oh, it didn't, did it?
I'm gonna kill you, bro.
Hey, it's not so bad.
I see you guys waiting at the top. Wow.
Junior, I'm out of dirt.
Oh, I'll get my revenge.
Wow. Doesn't even once happen. Why is there more squid than sheep spawning in over here? Looked like we weren't close enough to the border.
It's fine.
Wow. Put me down to like 3 yards. It wasn't actually that bad.
I don't have any enchantment.
Yeah, but I typically don't wear helmets, you know.
Why do you not wear helmets?
Because I've got a very luxurious hat on that you can't see because you only have trusted skins allowed.
I just have to change it. Not right now.
That might not be the issue. Deathlord, do you see my normal short farmer guy?
Yeah.
I think that's the issue.
Have it on the Xbox set up. Yo. Do it again, I'm actually gonna kill you, bro.
Oh, is that so? I got a brilliant idea. You guys leave the game so I can sleep.
Anyone stay.
You can join now. I'm getting mugged out here. Junior, I got a question for you.
Well,
If there's a woman who has 3 children, and she kills her 3 children, all because she was feeling depressed, what do you think should happen to that woman?
she should be killed.
You know, I don't disagree.
Saved. I fell in the ravine.
Alright, this looks close enough. Whichever one was close to me, you need to turn around.
I want to hit.
I was mining coal with soap touch. Why aren't you excited to be going back to skew?
Kind of sucks.
What sucks about it? The fact that it's government sanctioned slavery? Yeah. I understand that. You're gonna have so much fun though. School year is gonna fly right on by. I hope it's 365 days for you. Monday through Sunday. What's your favorite class that you're gonna have? What do you think it'll be?
Oh, village ahead.
Junior. What do you think your favorite class will be that you have? Choir?
No, bro. I'm actually dropping out of that one.
Like hell you are.
I don't know what that means.
Means you're not.
Yes, I am.
Nope.
Yep.
You bring
I'm not
great
gonna sit
shame
there
to the family, Nate.
Sing. What, so you're a singer?
Oh.
You told me you hate to sing and dance. Like, be quiet, bro. You don't have to go through middle school.
I was in middle school once upon a time too, Junior.
Yeah, for 5 minutes.
I will have you know, there was a girl that was in like the music room, you know, and she told me she would like, it's actually kind of a funny story. This was when I was in middle school, obviously, and he was like the star athlete of the football team. He was 8th grade, I was in 6th grade, and he was dating this woman that was a cheerleader, and I liked her, and she was like friendly to me, but that guy was like, him and I didn't really get along, and he told me to stop talking to his girlfriend because he didn't like me, and I didn't listen. And one day him and his cronies were coming to jump me during free period, and so I
you dropped
ran.
out.
What?
So you dropped out.
That's not why. But this was before I dropped out. But anyways, so when I knew they were like looking for me, I went and I hid in the music room. It was during free period, right? When I was in there, there was one woman in there, and she asked me what I was doing. I didn't want to explain the situation because it was gonna make me sound like a bitch. And we started talking, and she asked me what my name was. I answered, "Oh shit." And then I asked her what her name is, and she told me that she will tell me if I can play one single instrument in there. So you know what I did, Junior?
Left.
I picked up a musical triangle, and I dinged it.
Good job.
Yeah. See? This point, the lesson of the story is having musical talent helps you with the ladies. I know that firsthand.
Got my dance triangle.
Hey, I can play a pretty mean musical triangle.
I can tell. There. Place down the boat.
I was waiting for Deathlord.
Alright, I'm going to that thing.
Junior, I don't even think you're filling in your map.
I am.
Or
I
you're
have
not
my
filling
off
in as
map.
much as you can. You see all your
I have it in
dots
my-
off the map?
Yeah, because I'm getting this other fortress. Come back though.
Alright, if you'd place the boat right about here, it should be good. And just go in a straight line. Turn to the left. We're missing. That was the right. We're too far out. We're gonna be missing like the border edge. All right, that's good. So now you want to turn to the right. Turn to the left a little bit. Okay, like one block. You measure it by blocks, right? So you see how we're not going like in a perfectly straight line? Well, I mean, I guess we kind of, yeah, kind of like ever so slightly to, yeah, just like that. Just like that. Just go. That'll be perfect. I think that you're just a little jelly belly because I can play a musical triangle better than you.
think anyone can. As long as they try hard enough.
Yeah, but how many other people can start talking to a woman over their skills of the musical triangle?
I bet a good few.
Why am I getting emails for a schedule at a company I don't work for? Expecting me to
I'll
just
find
show
out
up?
everything about you, and I'm gonna sign you up for Gay Man Squire.
There's no such thing. It's just
Yes,
keep
there
keep voting
is.
forward because we need to get the
It's
corner.
gonna be in New York too. If you don't show up, you get sued.
We are gonna need to backtrack actually. Have you like see how the border line there is not filled in?
You sleep. Yes.
You're gonna wanna okay, well it seems to be working. Hold on, that's not all of it. You see how there's like 2 pixels missing? There's a chance that's sand. If it's sand, it's gonna look like there's just no pixels. Here, I'll tell you what, how about you let me boat? I'm a master boater. Okay, here we go. There we go. Got it. Junior, did you take a bed from the village?
No, because I'm not gonna reset my spawn.
You're afraid
I'm
of
not gonna do the
death?
journey again. Yes, I'm afraid of going back.
Just don't die?
Well, if you would sleep, I would be a lot less likely to.
Alright, now we got that corner. Alright, leave the game so I can sleep. You guys can rejoin. You gotta learn not to fear death, Junior. You gotta learn to embrace it. Utilize it. Make it work for you. There's no rules
What's up?
about if someone dies, you come across a pile of loot, and you take it for yourself, you don't have to return it.
Yeah.
Now,
That's
I'm
the
not
right thing
I'm
to
not
do.
saying I advise this or recommend this, but a real clever player, once people got elytras, they go up in the sky and they just randomly place glass panes not connected and few
Yeah,
far
you told me a
between.
story about this once. I remember it.
Yeah.
Oh, pale oak.
There is no pale oak.
A pale oak forest. There's a dark forest. I'm ahead of you guys.
There's no pale oak.
Okay.
Did you get sunburned at all?
No.
Wow. Must be nice.
Yeah, and I was in the water. It's like more.
Yeah, but that
intense.
water, it's not pool water, it's not clear, so it's less likely there.
Oh.
So yeah, that would have been at a pool. Yeah, you would have been looking like a lobster right now.
Yeah. Oh, I see like the starting area. Like
Oh,
where I'm
yeah.
at on the map. Yes, I do.
Junior,
Like
you
where-
started...
Oh my God, bro! Shut up! Listen. On like the journey, like the end of the journey, like where we started out.
Okay. But that's not it. Junior, do you like crab?
Yeah.
I hope you get tricked into, like, maybe once you're a little bit older, maybe around my age, you meet this really pretty girl and you really like her, and maybe she seems interested in you, and you take her to a date, and you think it's a nice restaurant, maybe a little upscale, maybe the prices are, you know, a little elevated, and she or yourself, or maybe both of you, order something with some crab, and it turns out it's imitation crab, and you can't tell, but she can, and she points it out to you, and you can't tell the difference, and it's still costing you a lot of money, and it makes you look like a fool in front of her.
I hope one day that you go to jail for like a minor inconvenience like speeding, and when you go there, you meet a old man that's bisexual and super bit and like super bulky,
In the county jail?
and he falls in
Junior,
love with
I
you. And
worked for the county. They can't place me there.
I don't care. But and
That's
then
not actually how that
he-
works. I was making that up.
Okay. And then he gets bailed out on the day that you get let out or whatever. And when that happens, he follows you back to your home. And he stays there forever.
Okay, it's a little messed up. Junior, I don't know if you know this, but we can't go to prison or jail. Obviously not gonna go to jail. We can't go to prison for things like speeding fines. They get, like, I don't know if you know this, but like your grandfather, like the chief of police and stuff, and pretty much the entire county are all relatives. And like, I guess he's like my second cousin. And many different departments are overseen by him. Like anytime we actually do speed or get caught, they literally let it go. Like they don't even give us the ticket. So, nice try.
Okay, well I hope you go to jail for stealing from a person's house, but it's like super minor and no one really cares. You go to jail for like 2 days and then he gets let out.
I'm no thief.
Liar. You literally said you wanted to steal the other uncle's mic when you were there.
Well, yeah, he had the Shure MV7. It wasn't the MV7 Plus though.
Is that much of a difference?
Well, the one he has is an XLR mic, but if you get the MV7 Plus, you get USB or XLR. Like a double decker. And since he only has the XLR, he's got to use this like soundboard that he doesn't even really understand, and there's more to it, and all that nonsense, taking up all of his desk space.
Sounds like a you problem.
So it really would have been, it really would have helped him out because I was just cleaning his desk at that point.
Sounds like you're a liar per you.
I could tell no lie. I'm compelled to the truth.
Another lie.
Nope. Most honest man you've
Yep.
ever met. I made stairs over here.
I'm just waiting for the next update because there's gonna be like straw beds that you can use and it won't like tell your spawn point.
There is no next update.
For Minecraft, bro.
I didn't get the borderline down here. That's good enough. Now that is some prime real estate front of us. Look at how good that land is. Maybe put a nice data center there. All kinds of opportunities.
Good amount of rivers too.
Yeah, help us out with the data center. Perhaps utilize the boat. Do you have Depth Strider, Death Lord?
No.
Don't you lie to me.
I don't.
Oh, go to the left. We'll miss the border if he goes that way. Then the map looks terrible. It looks so bad. Can't have missing pixels on my map. It looked like Fredo did the job. I wish you could do the thing where it's like coordinates are visible, like how it used to be, but they're only visible on the map. So like if you had the map in the offhand, but they could make it where to see the coordinates, like you have to be at coordinates that would be visible on the map to balance it out. That'd be such a nice feature. Help us out a lot. I might actually add that if they did it. Junior, since you are leaving instead of sleeping, that's not going to stop phantoms from coming after you.
Okay.
I hope they swoop down and hit you into a ravine. I hope you survive the ravine, because there's water at the bottom, but I hope the water is flowing into, it's like on cobblestone, and it's flowing into lava, and I hope a skeleton shoots you into the lava.
Okay.
And then I hope you survive in the lava for a second, you get back into the water, then a creeper comes up, it explodes on you, but it's in the water, so the explosion does no damage, but it propels you back into the lava, and that's what kills you.
Yeah. Oh, it's a sulfur geyser, okay.
We're gonna need to do a sleep. There's a second bed in here if you were wanting to stay. It's morning. Nope.
Another sulfur geyser.
I hope to God that's sand I'm seeing on the map there. It's gonna be real annoying if it's not. Another downside to leaving instead of sleeping is like, let's say you just ate or whatever, it resets your saturation. Bet you didn't know that. Hold up. Oh no. Whatever. There's clownfish. You still got that iron on you?
Yeah.
There's so many of them. There's all kinds of Nemos down here.
You take a clownfish and then when
I'm gonna name it
gets
Junior. I'm gonna name it Cypher Junior. I'm gonna name it Lewis Cypher Junior.
No, listen. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the clownfish in a bucket, and whenever you demote someone to a clown rank, you name it their name, and then put Junior there and give it to them.
I thought that was gonna dye your bed purple. That's why I had that. It did not. Where's them little Nemos? Get in my bucket. I think I got as many as I could before they despawn. Are you a little Nemo? No, you're useless. Oh man. All right. Get in the boat. I did not expect to get that. Pretty glad we did though.
lush cave.
There is no lush cave. I can't tell. Yeah, it's pixels missing, not sand. Oh my god, why is there a bug in here? So do you want to go back like that way or take a strip that way? It's pretty much the same distance.
I don't know.
I feel like it would be less efficient going that way, but it's probably the opposite. Robbie, what is your favorite scented candle?
I don't really use candle.
That is a terrible answer and a really poor way to keep a conversation going.
Okay.
So I will ask again. What is your favorite scented candle?
I want to use like 2 of 4. So I like the. It's like the pine tea.
Do a sleep. Oh, please don't knock me off when I wake up. It's morning. What about you, Deathlord? What is your favorite candle?
I don't really use candles.
That is a terrible way to answer a question to keep a conversation going.
I mean, I use wax melts.
Okay, you know those are like just more complicated candles? So with a candle, the wax melts naturally. You don't need no electricity, don't need no fancy plug-in, you don't need no infrastructure development. You just get some flame. It lasts a long time. They say them like large Yankee candles have 500-hour burn time. I've never seen a wax cube last that long. Just saying. Not judging you, just, you know, throwing that out there.
He's judging.
The one I'm using right now is dried linen.
Oh, that sounds quite lovely. I've got, let's see, what is this? Autumn Nature Walk by Yankee Candle. I love Yankee candles. They're my favorite brand. Matter of fact, it's probably the only brand I buy. Got a long burn time. Might get another one this weekend. Saturday. Next Saturday. Maybe Friday. Better yet, maybe Wednesday evening. On my way home from work before I venture home. I like mahogany, sweet coconut mahogany, personally. I think it's quite nice. My mother used to frequently keep a, like, dried lavender purple on her nightstand, so I usually buy those as a pretty common product. I believe it's probably one of my selling scents. I like those.
I like pineapple, coconut, and citrus.
That's actually my favorite brand of lotion. I only use one brand, as a matter of fact, because I'm a big fan of continuity. I only use the Hemp's brand. And my favorite scent outside of the original it's the yellow color, which is very nice because yellow is also my favorite color. But that one is like sweet citrus mango. Oh my god, it smells so nice. It's real nice. I wish I had some right now.
For lotion, I just use cherry almond.
Almond has a scent?
Apparently.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Now, I'll admit I've never opened too many bags of almonds in my day. But the times that I have, I can't recall there being a specific scent to it. That seems like a marketing scam, if you ask me. I'm no expert, though. Hell, come to think of it, I don't think I've ever encountered a nut that has a scent. It's only if it's like they dry rub a seasoning on it or something. And then it's the seasoning that has a scent. Nuts itself, I don't know. Well, walnuts do, come to think of it, but that's it. I've never heard of anyone getting walnut scented anything. Kind of just happens without your consent. Maybe get a walnut tree, and those things build up. It's very unpleasant to deal with. What's your thoughts on walnuts, Junior?
I haven't really had any in a long time, but I don't mind them.
How about pine cone? How about porcupines?
The
You want a nice porcupine?
like the pet or the animal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
I want to push you onto one.
Okay. Hope it's not fully grown, so like little nub things don't hurt at all.
Junior, do you remember in Diary of a Wimpy Kid when the main kid, his little brother, gets him a gift and it's like toothpicks rolled up into aluminum to hold them together, and it's just like this evil ball of doom, and he throws on a bed
Yeah.
and sits down on it? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it was Tricky Dick a few years ago. He was telling me that his little sister built one of those, and he nearly sat down on it. Anyways, I'm gonna get one of those for you next time you're here to stay the night. And I'll put it under the blanket. And you won't see it, and you get in bed, then you'll whip the blanket over on you, then maybe you'll roll on top of it.
No.
Yes.
Fine, then I'll light all your matches and throw them in your trash can. See how fast it lights on fire.
It's perfectly fine with me. There's home insurance over here. What you know about that?
Right?
And they're
And
gonna
I'll
take
throw
your
them
ass
down
to
so
court.
it burns everything, and then it's gonna catch your thing on.
Please be
your
sand. I can't tell if I'm sand.
Your little desk on fire and burn all your stuff, and it all goes.
Pretty sure those missing dots is sand. I'm almost positive. Okay. I knew it. How about you have some real food? You're eating your food's food. It's not right. I did not mean to do that. I was reading something. Junior, I hope you find an ancient city all on your own and you can go to loot it. And whenever you go to like staircase or like tower mine out to get out of there, I hope you're under a gravel mountain that's higher than the clouds.
Yeah. Let's place the torch down.
And then you'll have no blocks to build up with.
Okay. When the torch is down, the gravel breaks and the block drops.
Right, but it turns into, it's more likely to turn into gravel if you do that.
And what do you mean?
Did you know that Fortune 3 makes gravel like it's 100% guarantee you'll get flint instead of gravel? Man, this is taking forever. I need an elytra.
If you would get some blaze rods from me.
I don't know where no damn blaze rod spawner is. I mean, I know they're in the nether fortress. I don't know the location of a nether fortress.
Well, you'll find.
I'll put it on the agenda. How about that?
If you get me those blaze rods before I get them myself, I will share the elytras I get.
Oh, is that so?
But if you don't, then you're just gonna have to do it all yourself.
I'll remember that. Did you even shower when you got home?
Yeah,
Don't you lie to me.
I did. Not disgusting. That was like the biggest village I've ever seen.
Oh, was that the death of me? It would have been. There's a ravine with lava up ahead. Let's do a sleep. I'm getting mugged out here.
Tell me when to stay.
It already is. Junior, you ever ate at a establishment called Krabby Daddy's?
Yeah, I have.
You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, well, well. What do you get from there? Just like a family seafood broil?
Yeah, my family went. So that's what we got.
I thought I was your only family. Okay. What the hell? Must have been a chicken.
Oh, abandoned another portal. Directly in my path. 2 lodestones, oh yeah. Bunch of gold bars. 3 helmets, wow. Take them all. Alright, I'm out of there.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Deathlord, do you have any swift sneak potions on you? Or, swiftness,
no,
I mean? The boat? You brought that upon yourself. Is this your place?
no.
Well, there's no sign, so I guess it's mine now.
It's that one guy.
What?
It's that one guy's house.
Let's see what we're working with here. Yeah, it's mine.
Is it?
He's got a sharpness 3, fire aspect 1, knockback 2 sword, 6 diamonds, 5 netherite ingots, 1 netherite scrap, 7 netherite upgrade templates.
Oh, please, please, please. I just need 1. I'll continuously use my diamonds and I'll just get my stuff, please. I'll repay you. I'll give you some of my netherite.
Well, there's no sign, so it's free real estate.
So can I have 1?
If you actually loot the place, the guy will probably, like, rage quit from the realm, but it's his own stupid fault for not reading the damn rules. Oh, look at this! More taxes to collect!
So I can take 1?
I don't care.
That's fine.
There's no sign.
Okay.
Can't claim theft if you don't have proper ownership of it. Base of Marin. Let's see, we got some taxes in here. 16
like the gray
netherite ingots? I don't think so. Taxing is gunpowder. Not taxing anything else from this place. I'm gonna rearrange it to make it look nicer for him. Make it more obvious stuff is missing. 3 gas tiers, that's getting taxed.
So, where's that one house with the thing? 'Cause that's one, the netherite.
It's right beside us on the map.
Alright.
Let's see.
Just gonna run over there and take-
Aldmeris.
That's it. And I'm just gonna use my diamonds.
Let's see. Any more Texas?
I think I see it.
Gunpowder, they'll tax that. Soul speed 2. Oh, I was thinking of Swissning. I was gonna say, this dude's already been to a ancient city.
Is it the house with pale oak?
Yes.
Wait, where's this chest?
Who do you think that other house is?
Oh.
You said it's that other guy. What other guy do you
This
think?
this guy's home.
Oh, this guy too?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just
Okay.
taking one.
So only one of them has signs. Well, good thing I didn't steal from it. I texted.
Alright.
Don't touch his netherite and stuff.
Yeah, I just took one upgrade. I just want to get one, and then I'll give him one back, so I can just keep making more and more. I don't think he'll mind if I do that. Guys,
What?
picked a leaf litter. Hate it. Oh, I almost died.
Alright, so once we get back to that other barrier line we made, we just gotta cover in that one small little gap there. And then from there, we really only gotta cover a small canvas. You almost died
been
to
going
what?
like a
Gravity?
No, it was like a yeah, actually, but it was like humongous. I mean, like I don't even know how many blocks. That's very. It is insane.
Let's do a sleep.
Tell me when to stay.
You can join now. My bed. Junior, what color bed do you prefer?
Red.
Okay. And why is that?
Because I like it. It's like the original bed color.
Boy, there
And-
were bed colors before you started playing Minecraft. You want to boat us across?
And when it like first started, bro, that's the first. That's like the original color. That's what I know.
Yeah, but like the World of Color update and the colored beds and all that started before you
Before I
first
was
played.
born.
Boat? You ain't got the... Oh, I got the boat. My bad, my bad.
I'm gonna be done with my maps.
Once I get my map fully filled in and then get back to the area, I'm probably going to... I'll stay on. I'm probably going to stop streaming, and I'm going to delist the stream until I can make it pop up as a video. And I need to turn the other stream into a video as well. It takes me like... For whatever reason, I can't port a stream to a video immediately. There's like a long-ass like wait, additional wait, like processing thing it goes through. It's really annoying.
Why do you do like this thing though?
Because it's just, generally speaking, it's just more convenient. Obviously, it's not always the case. Like, for an example, the first time I tried it out, it's just like better because, like, right now I have it set up properly where it exclusively records the game and nothing else. But like that first night when I was doing it, you know, there was this woman messaging me. She was sending some pictures and it's like that was popping. I'm like, that sucks. So obviously it's better for videos in situations like that. But in general though, when that's not the case, like now, streaming it and then making the stream a video is just significantly more convenient. Well, well, well.
What happened?
Found an unfilled creeper hole. Looking at 5 occurrences right here. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that now, would you?
I haven't been fighting any creepers. I haven't died to any.
Doesn't mean they didn't explode.
Okay.
It was right by the pillager post with the sheep and cows and the fence. Oak fence.
I haven't been to the pillager outpost like last week. Looted it.
That's a real likely story you got yourself there, Junior.
Okay.
So now the stretches across the map that we gotta make, not nearly as far.
Like clicking something.
It's Deathlord, whatever that noise is. I really just don't get why you don't want to be in the choir, Junior. I can play the musical triangle for you while you're there singing.
Alright, if you do that, I'll do choir then.
Yeah, something tells me they're gonna call the police if I'm there just roaming the halls one day with the musical triangle. You know, in Fredo's school, because the state he lives in is so stupid, the schools over there hire full-time substitute teachers, and they don't work. So there'll be like these grown-ass men or women, and they literally do not actually do a single thing of work. They just sit around and roam the halls. Like that, it's not even like they're looking for a kid who's sneaking out. They just walk around and roam the halls, or they just go and stand in the hallway, or just go and sit in the lunchroom. And it's these grown-ass people that are there getting paid at taxpayer expense, just in case one day some teacher just, you know, has an emergency, maybe he's got to go take his son to the hospital or something. Like, they just have multiple people on standby waiting for that moment that's never happened in 40 years. They're getting paid that we have to pay for. And he thinks that's just normal behavior, because that's just how things are over there. A full-time substitute teacher that literally just roams halls like a zombie while kids are in class learning whatever the hell it is they learn over there. Not how to be efficient with money, apparently.
Had to buy coffee from Starbucks.
Junior, if you ever see a full-time substitute teacher, I need you to let me know immediately.
Okay.
I'll take care of it.
Now I get why Fredo's Fredo.
Because he's just exposed to stupid-ass shit and he thinks it's normal. It's just how things are over there. So, like, think about it, right? For every one of those people, that means that the taxpayers there have to pay an additional like $40,000 to $80,000 a year just for some person whose job is simply exist in a school from 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Don't do anything, just exist at this property, and you'll get paid above state minimum wage. Like, shit, I would take that job, but holy shit, dude. How stupid is, like, I don't know if that comes down to the decision of the, what's the person that's above a principal at a school? It's like...
I think it's a superintendent.
Yeah. I don't know if that's just because they just have, like, the most idiotic superintendent ever. Now, I've met a few superintendents in my day. They're all very idiotic people. I mean, an IQ of 98 is being generous for those sons of bitches. And they're all absolutely useless human beings. So I don't know if that's the decision. I don't know if, like, the superintendent over there was the one that decided to make, let's make full-time substitute teachers. I don't know if that was his or her dumbass decision. Probably. Don't know, though. Maybe it was a school board. I don't know. But, yeah. Like, superintendents are pretty much always so stupid. I can tell you a story about a superintendent I worked for, okay? And I'm not going to name names here because it's on the air and I don't want to get sued. But let me tell you about some son of a bitch.
Well, you were the janitor.
That's not what I was doing. I was working for elections there.
Oh, never mind.
But anyways, so the superintendent, right? For the don't mention the names of the school or anything like that. It's like defamation. But the story is so uniquely stupid that everyone's gonna know. Like, those who know are gonna know because they just know it's like, oh yeah, that level of retardation only exists for this stupid person. Anyways, so to the story, right? Okay, that's sand. We can turn around now. So, but you know, to the story, right? So a superintendent is the highest paid position in like a school or an education, you know, besides like the literal department, the head of the department of education, and like, you know, in terms of like public school, obviously they're Harvard professors that are getting, you know, they're getting paid millions of dollars and stuff, but that's not, you know, normal public school, right? Well, anyways, so this superintendent, oh my god, this is the dumbest son of a bitch I've ever met in my life. Let's do a sleep, and you're about to find out why. I'll tell you which school this was once we're done recording.
Okay.
Anyways, So his salary, okay, the average teacher salary at that time was between like $48,000 and $62,000 a year. So you do the math, and we'll just say that's $30 an hour. $30 an hour, my opinion, that's about double the amount teachers deserve to make. That's just my opinion, though. I know it's rather controversial. Most people disagree with that because they're fucking idiots. Anyways, so what do you think his salary was when the average teacher makes about $30 an hour?
Probably something outrageous. 50.
50? Junior,
Yeah.
$30 an hour comes out to $60,000 a year.
Yeah, I said something outrageous.
Yeah, $50,000 is pretty bad in like all states. Anyways, so this guy was making over $100,000 a year in a school where it was significantly more too. We're talking closer to $200,000 a year. And again, keep in mind, this is 100% funded by me, by your mother. You know, typically school funding, the way school funding works in general is the money comes from when you live in a place that has private property tax. Typically the private property tax is what funds the schools. You know, they get a decent amount of that. But a lot of times, you know, they'll apply from grants from the governor. The governor applies from grants from the federal government, which would be the president, so on and so forth, right? Anyways, this motherfucker will be conservative and say he was making $150,000 a year. Okay. He was making $150,000 a year when the average income in the state was $42,000. So, you know, over double that. On top of that, under his leadership of the school, average test scores gone down. It was once one of the most prestigious, and as well as one of the highest in terms of students, like the enrollment. It was the highest in the state at one point, I'm pretty sure. And the numbers have just drastically been going downhill ever since like the 80s or whatever. And you know, the test scores, particularly in the past 10-20 years, have been abysmal. Now this motherfucker, he got handed for the position. The school gave him a house. Now I don't know the actual you know, houses are measured in like square inches or square feet or whatever. I don't know how many square feet it was, but I know from what, like, I don't have the exact number on hand, but it's like, imagine your house times 4. That was basically the house he was given in a state where the average income is $42,000 a year.
Like my mom's house or my dad's house?
Your dad's, like where you're at right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he got handed that for doing nothing except having the job. And he doesn't even live in the school district he is the superintendent for. On top of that, his kids don't even, because his leadership has been so fucking bad that the average test scores there are so low, he refuses to take his own kids to the schools there that he's in charge of and responsible over. On top of that, so this guy's making close to $200,000 a year. And on top of that, like just to put that into comparison, that's more than 5-star generals in the army make, that are like, they've been in the service for 60 years. But anyways, so on top of that, he doesn't even live in the house they gave him for free for simply having the job and doing a shitty job at it. He doesn't even live in that house. On top of that, and keep in mind, all of this is taxpayer funded, right? Now, fortunately, you and I don't actually live there in that school district. So it's not like our personal property tax is going towards that. But at the end of the day, it's, you know, American taxpayer money. So I'm going to keep using that terminology to make it simpler to follow. So yeah, so we're paying for all of that shit. He goes on vacations to the Bahamas and on yachts and shit more than he spends at the house, in the county, in the school district that he is employed for and employed at.
Oh.
Yeah. So like this guy is just the most terrible son of a bitch ever. Okay, listen to this. A few years ago, it gets even worse than that. A few years ago, oh, by the way, when it comes to schools getting more money here in our state, typically you have to vote on it, okay? So there's like a standard, and the standard is school revenue, or the money that schools get, cannot exceed upon like 2.5%. Like that's the bonus, right? They're capped at 2.5% per year that it gets voted on. Okay? Now listen to this. On top of that, if they get the 2.5% or 3%, whatever it is, that has to go towards everything. You know, new jerseys for the football team, new uniform for the cheerleaders, higher salary. And on top of that, you're then capped at a limit of how much can be used for salaried, like for raises. He himself took a raise above the permitted limit based proportionately upon the private property tax. So, due to that, and due to the poor management of the funds, and this guy being a stupid son of a bitch, you know what happened? They then cut back on the school resources on the students because he took more money in a raise than what his job description permits him to do. So as a result, that school that was already losing numbers, already test scores were down, enrollment was down, people were moving out. You know what he did to compensate for that, because he gave himself a bigger raise than he should have, than he was allowed to? He cut back on buses. He fired bus drivers, and then he increased the radius that is like, that they claim is too far out of the distance. So now there are schools that are 2 miles away from the school, and they're told that it's out of the bus zone. So if you got a 6, 7, 8-year-old kid, maybe you don't trust him or her to walk to school because, you know, he or she's 6 or 7 or 8 years old, and you got to go to work, and, you know, your partner's got to go to work. So what's there to do? Well, you rely on the bus that you're already paying taxes for to exist, right? You rely on them to come and pick them up and take, not to mention the main town. The crime statistic has been through the fucking roof. There's now more no police zones than ever before in the history of the town's existence. But that's its own issue, and that's not because of the superintendent, although it'd be nice if we could blame him for it. So anyways, he cuts the busing, and he cuts the radius that the bus drivers that he didn't fire are allowed to go into, like to drive to. So, and it's all because he gave himself a higher raise than he was allowed to do. And the school board, or whoever's responsible, whoever could, they didn't fire him, they just let it slide. And that's the man. God, dude, that guy pisses me off. So I wish motherfuckers like that would just get like on a trial and they get charged with treason and then they just get executed for committing treason. I can't stand those types of motherfuckers leeching off our society.
Yeah.
Just useless motherfuckers that we're paying. Paying taxes. Yep, well, you're funding the problem. Congratulations. So anyways, and you want to know something? He's the second worst superintendent I ever met. Now let me tell you about the first. No, I'm just kidding.
Diabolical.
Hello, Striker. How are you?
Great.
I was explaining to Junior here how terrible the superintendent just a little ways north from us is. Worst son of a bitch I ever met in my life. Like, if I could get away with it, I'd like to break into is how. Oh, you know, we're gonna cut it there. I want to meet him in the parking lot on his way home, but I can't even do that because he doesn't even live in the damn county and he doesn't live in the school district that he represents and works for, and he doesn't even spend time there. But he collects the paychecks from our taxes.
Why don't you just like go slash his tires or some shit?
How do I do that? He mostly flies on private jets. Okay, he's not actually that wealthy, but you get the point.
I don't fucking know.
Won't we just Superman fly up there when he's taking off?
Yeah.
Let's do a sleep. I'm getting mugged out here.
Nah.
Oh my god, is this skeleton actually chasing me this far? Thank god his arrow missed. Oh, cool. Shut me out of bed. Oh, I don't have my shield in my offhand. I tried to crouch. Oh, cool. No, there's a zombie. It's like, there's another zombie. Okay. I think I was out of his distance.
Are y'all still playing with no coordinates on?
Oh, yeah. I'm filling in a map right now, but I'm getting mugged out here, bro. Oh my god, dude. Why can creepers or zombies see you through 4 different walls of blocks? Alright, it's morning. So what do you think about that guy, Junior? That superintendent.
Well, I don't think anyone will like him.
You don't think anyone would like him? I would assume that too. But you see, the thing is, and you want to know something too? You want to know how fucking stupid this guy is? There was a guy in the town that knew how terrible he was and like hates this guy and knows how stupid he is and like hates his policies of, oh man, the school lost money because I took a higher raise than I was supposed to, so I fired bus drivers and I cut how many kids are allowed to go on the bus. So there's this guy in the town I know. He was a friend of mine. He's an older gentleman. And he knows about all this shit, and he knows like just how stupid this guy is. But like most of the public are not aware, because he's like, I don't know, he's just not in the spotlight, I guess, and it's just not something the local news has been. People don't pay attention to local news anymore, it seems. But anyways, so you know this guy knows about it, right? This guy wrote 7 times in the newspaper, like the Ledger or Leader, whatever it's called. He wrote 7 times articles in there explaining how terrible this guy is, why he should get fired, why he's the dumbest son of a bitch ever. That superintendent was so stupid that when that guy applied for a job at his school and he hired him.
That's crazy.
I don't think he really cares.
Well, that could be a fair point, but I think you're giving the guy too much credit. I think he was just too stupid to realize it's the same guy who wrote all those. And that dude held like meetings and shit discussing like, oh, it seems like some of the town people are upset with my performance here. I don't see what I'm doing wrong. And then he hires the dude that he had a meeting talking about how upset he was at, you know, that guy's writings. And he hires him, not realizing it's the same dude.
Oh. Oh.
That'd be on my map.
Yeah, me too.
I only have a tiny little.
Like even if, you know, you take his character, you take his lack of intelligence aside, you take his terrible job performance aside, like the thing that I can't like look past or forgive, right, is the fact that he gave himself a 3% raise when he was limited to a 2% raise, and when he did that, he increased the no bus zone. Like there are neighborhoods, they're just a few blocks down the school, and the school will refuse to go pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's really funny Because the guy, I could be, you know, I don't know if this is actually true, but like, you know, the guy, I'm pretty sure did like a public town hall, and he asked, he said, how can we make it? Because of the, you know, like lack there of busing, parents were rightfully upset, and one day he held like a town hall type of deal, and he asked the, you know, the local townspeople, like, what can I do to make this better? Because there are so many kids missing school. And the answer, or the most common answer the parents gave was, you know, actually create a pathway to school. And he basically said he can't do that, and that's not in the budget. And so then the townspeople were like, okay, well, how about if you're not willing to, you know, hire the bus drivers and, you know, whatever, how about you simply make just the neighborhoods that are close by, how about you simply have a fucking sidewalk to the school? And he said no. So every time you hear somebody say schools are underfunded or something like that, or teachers don't get paid enough, it's bullshit. Teachers get paid significantly more than they should and significantly more than they're worth. And schools are just, it's just a, how do I put this politely?
It's just a state or county issue. I mean, there's nothing, you know, anybody can really do anything.
There's really no such thing as an underfunded school. I mean, that doesn't really exist. That's just a cheap excuse that liberals give. They don't actually know the, like, actual issues there. And Democrats have this really bad problem of assuming more money's a solution, but with more money they change absolutely nothing. I mean, look, like, I'll give you a prime example, right? Take Barack Obama's presidency. Oh, if healthcare was simply funded better, we'd have better healthcare. Healthcare funding and its revenue went through the roof. The life expectancy in this country went down as a result. Healthcare cost more due to the Obamacare Act. Less people got health coverage, and the life expectancy went down. And that's just like normal Democrat standards at that point. Junior, if you ever meet a superintendent in your life, ever, I don't know if you will, if you ever do, and he ever like extends his hand, like maybe his first time meeting him, he offers his hand out for a handshake, don't shake his hand and just say, I prefer useful people, and turn your back and walk away from him. You do that and I'll be proud of you. I'd be damn proud. Well, hello, Tricky Dick.
Good afternoon.
We're filling in level 4 maps of Aldmeris right now.
Oh, look at that. Your horseback?
No, because it's too much water and shit. I've been boating a lot, though. And I came across a dude, apparently it's based Marin, apparently he has 2 houses now, and one of them has no sign. In that house, he's got a netherite sword with fire aspect and knockback, and he had diamonds, he had a bunch of netherite ingots, and he had smithing upgrade templates. No sign. So, you know, I decided it's tax
real
season.
estate.
I
already have full diamond and all that enchanted, but I never actually went to the nether a whole lot to look for upgrade templates.
I haven't even stepped foot in the nether yet, but I took one. I only took one. I didn't take anything
Our
else.
spawn sucks.
I did take his, hello, Zero. I did take his, what would you call it? Gunpowder, though, too. That was the only thing I took. Oh, and a pork chop to top off my stack.
What's going on?
Yo, what's up? You want to come have some fun with us in Minecraft? It's super fun time.
I heard taxes. I don't know about that. Last time I played Minecraft with you, you introduced me to slave labor. I had
No
to build an
such thing
obsidian
as
wall.
slave labor, bro. We don't take too kindly that terminology around here.
Motherfucker, you made me build an obsidian wall.
It's called carrying your weight, providing value, not being useless, contributing. You call that slavery, I call it being fucking useful. We don't take too kindly to polluters around these parts. You're trying to tell me you prefer to live as a welfare queen? Is that the type of person you aspire to be?
Hey, look here, man.
That didn't happen. And now you call me a slave owner as a result of that? I did you a favor.
Damn.
I was paid very well now. I got paid free living, pretty much. In my own little dirt
This
hut.
Zero guy, okay, I met him before Wonderland existed. Let me tell you something about this guy. I'm gonna tell you a story that you wouldn't believe. So, before the first Lincoln's Land realm, right? Lincoln's Land is what I meant to say. I might have said Wonderland. But back before Lincoln's Land existed, we were on a world called McKellingtown. That's where he was talking about building the Obsidian Wall. Anyways, so I had the biggest storage room in the world. That world, I mean. And, you know, I'll be honest with you, I knew where everything was, but there was no signs. It was not organized.
Yeah, it's a Walmart Supercenter, no signs. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. He starved to death looking for food to take from all my filled double chests.
Dude, that's fucking ridiculous.
I had over 100,000 cooked meats in there, and he starved to death looking for it.
Well, nobody can find it. He'll keep opening chests, finding like mushroom blocks and like, oh, here's a double chest full of bowls. Look at that. Ooh.
A double chest full of bowls.
Yeah. Shit was ridiculous. I don't remember much about back then, actually. It's a long time.
Let's do a sleep. I'm getting mugged out here.
It was bigger than the one you had on Lincoln's Land, where I had to do replace the layer above the ceiling with obsidian. No scaffolding in the budget.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Superintendent.
It's more.
How does one get into this, this
I
Lincoln
will
Land now?
message you the realm code in just a second.
How far did y'all go out? Like from spawn?
7,000.
We don't know.
Negative.
Yeah, there's no way you can know that, Lewis.
Well, obviously, I turned coordinates on to check
Oh,
they're in the right
intuition.
spot.
We went the wrong way.
So you're telling me you turned the coordinates on for your own benefit, but not for anybody
After
else?
the journey was completed. I was not the only one. I was not the only one, okay? Toxic had coordinates on at one point for herself. Junior did, and a handful of others. No, Junior's not a woman.
There's Mike Delay, Lewis.
What does a woman have to do with it?
You saying I only lended a helping hand to them?
Yes. Oh, that's not good.
Sweetheart. Sweetie. This fucking chicken sucks.
Damn.
This fucking sucks. You want some of it?
What is that? This sucks. You want some? Trying to get rid of it. Trying to pawn it off.
Huh? Shit fucking blows, man. I don't think I'd eat this off of anything. It fucking sucks. Chicken sucks, man.
You make it?
Yeah.
I thought you were like telling her how bad her cooking is.
Yeah.
Chicken sucks. Give me more.
No, everything just tastes bad to me right now.
Oh, you got COVID.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Alright, I messaged you the realm code. A direct message on Discord.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. Like when you messaged me the other day and then dipped, I was like, who the fuck? I saw where I previously messaged you back in the day, but I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, because we haven't spoken at all since Microsoft terminated my account.
Yeah, I thought this whole time that you were in the fucking military and shit.
No, I got disqualified from service.
You got drafted.
He got drafted.
Damn, that sucks.
Dude, this was this. The last time I spoke to this guy was pre-Ukraine, pre-Israel.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
during
that's
Trump's
about right.
first term.
Yes.
I was like still in high school. What the fuck?
Me too.
I'm old as shit. Older than dirt itself. And that's like word, man. What the fuck? Were we part of a Halo clan at one point? I can't remember. I'm trying to.
Yes, you were in
Recall.
Onyx.
A long fucking time.
I went back to it in 2023, November 2023, and I created a new one on MCC Reach for the last time called Valiant. And then right after we started getting some momentum going, the Resistance came back, and I was like, there's no way now I'm gonna even attempt to compete against Corrupty, so we merged into the Resistance.
I just want to play this shit. Let me just play this shit. Don't give me this fucking bullshit. Okay, I got it.
Since you were in a previous realm, or, you know, we just have been around for years, you have a role in the Discord server called Wise Men. That basically is like the legacy member. One of the few. Cypher Jr. ain't even a Wise Man.
Who the fuck's Junior?
He's my nephew. Could be because he's not even a man. Junior's still a boy in a man's world. And I'm a man who loves to play with boys.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh my.
Here, let me put the coordinates in chat for you.
You can imagine how fucking far they are.
We don't have show coordinates enabled in the realm.
Oh, they're just a bunch of numbers. I mean, number
It got
hashtag
censored.
for them. Yeah.
Yeah, Mojang,
Well-
since they're intellectuals, they decided to censor numbers.
Well, didn't you know like 2 + 2 is racist or something?
It's only in the state of California, bro.
My God. So where the fuck-
Someone on like television on like a talk show or something and tried to explain why 2
I'm pretty
+
sure
2.
she even went on Fox, not even CNN, she went on Fox News trying to say that
Yeah.
shit. Like, how
I
fucking
was like-
stupid do you get? Like, I understand, you know, the liberal level retarded people will fall for that shit, but you're making that case on Fox, and like, that just goes to show that she's dumber than the people she's trying to preach to.
How do I turn coordinates on?
It's a
that
setting
just-
that only I can enable in the realm. We don't use
Oh,
show
okay.
coordinates in the realm. You got to kind of just make your way through the world today. It takes everything you got.
It's a messed up system.
Uh-huh.
If you there is
And now look here. You told me you're gonna send me the coordinates. All right, you get this. You told me you send me the coordinates, and then we don't use coordinates here. You just figure it out. Okay, so I'm tracking, but I'm not.
well, I mean, I can tell you where you need to be at, but in terms
No,
of
why?
getting to it, that's really down to you.
Oh, it's just I gotta just pretend there's coordinates here.
I have a level 4 map, and I can tell you when your dot is close enough off the barrier that it becomes visible.
If I were you, I would just run north or east until you appear on one of the axes of his map, and then he can tell you, and then he can just tell you to run the other direction. And then you should be here.
I took a fucking screenshot.
Oh, another thing that's new, I don't have an Xbox anymore. I'm on PC. And since I built the PC, I got myself a capture card and stuff, so I like document the history of the realms.
Yeah, I was checking out YouTube. The other
You're
day.
being recorded twice.
Yeah, there's a bot in the Discord called. No, I did not add the bot. I was not asked if I wanted the bot added. It was out.
You
of
just
my
convinced
hands.
someone else to, you know,
I didn't even know it
what's the
existed
word?
until it got
Suggest
added.
it.
Anyways, there's a bot in this call with us called Flock. Now that's not actually the name of the bot. That's the nickname I gave it. Well, you see, the Flock bot records and makes a transcript of everything we say in real time, and it even adds like bullet points and like topics and everything, summarizes it, but it also adds the everything as well if you want the full thing. And there is a woman who tends to read it in real time, just so you're aware. So everything you say in the call is being recorded, whether or not I'm here or not. If you're in board 1, you're being recorded.
And canon will be used against you in the court of law.
Now, I can't vouch to the legitimacy of that claim, but I would assume it to be true.
All right.
It's for your own protection.
Is that right? Is that what it is? It's fucking Flock camera over here. Yeah.
It's
Shit.
for your own protection.
I hear you.
It's
For your own
it's-
safety.
It's making sure the members remain
We will
honest
protect
Oh,
you.
look
and
here. Oh, look.
integral.
So there won't be no problem. There ain't no problem. But fucking what is the limitations on what I can and can't say?
You can say whatever you want. I mean, Junior's in the call, so I ask that you mind your profanity, vulgarness, and such. But I mean, I don't care like what you really say
That's
or
a
do. Just keep in mind, right? So I'm no longer the highest rank in the realm. It's a woman called Toxic, and she tends to review everything that goes on in her absence.
Oh, okay. I see. I ain't got no bed yet, so y'all have to.
We don't sleep when people are doing the journey.
You even got a name for it, my guy.
Oh yeah, we got a whole system down. How did you find? Did you just look up my name on Google or like YouTube? I didn't tell you about the channel. Did I?
Don't ask it. No, you didn't.
And you're saying you watched some of the videos?
Oh yeah, Lincoln Land and shit like that. I watched one of your full 2-hour streams one time.
What?
Yeah.
You watched the stream or the VOD?
What?
Did you watch like the live stream or the recording of the live stream?
I think it was the live stream. One was streamed like 3 hours ago. Not today, but the one I watched. He's relatively new. Why? Why are you live streaming now?
Yes. And then as soon
What?
as I
What?
end it, I'm gonna private the stream until I can process it to a video. I don't understand. If you look at the channel, Tricky Dick, that it tells you on YouTube that the Monopoly videos are in 4K, but the others aren't. And I did not do anything different for them.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm not the text whiz.
I was just telling you I found that odd. Oh my god.
I'm not the YouTuber.
I'm disappointed that that can be said about me. I want you to know. It's not something I'm proud of.
Lewis, the YouTuber.
Living every little kid's dream.
It's something I never aspired to.
Look what happened.
I did it for the greatness.
You did it for your own bank account.
Dude, you think I'm making a dime off this? You know how much I invested into this equipment? It was upwards of $5,000.
And that's including or not including the PC.
That's including the PC, one monitor, and the capture card.
Well, the PC can be used in other areas of your gaming. You know? It's not like it's just for YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, right, I bought the microphone.
So at least...
And this microphone is pretty outdated for today's standards. I got it on sale for like $90. And the capture card, I've got the 4KX, and I got that on sale for like $120. I did need a second monitor that I bought. I mean, I would have done that regardless, but I got a second monitor. I heard that Samsung is considered the best brand of monitors, so I got a Samsung. My old one is an LG. Oh, there's some really exciting news, Tricky Dick. Cypher Jr. goes back to school on Monday.
Oh,
He's going
back to school.
To skew. And listen to this, he's in choir.
Yeah, I'm dropping out of that.
Like hell you are.
let me hear some chords. Let me hear it.
I'm
We
gonna,
need a good singer around here. Sing us our tunes while we're doing child labor. You're next up. Fredo's retiring.
Do you remember that scene in Diary of a Wimpy Kid when Roderick is recording the play?
Oh yeah.
It's the flock camera meme. I'm gonna be like that when he's there recording. Every year for his birthday, I'm gonna I'll get on my brother's Facebook account or something, and I'll post it and mention him every single year.
Make sure you use emojis.
Alright, I got the map filled in and I'm back to our area. Very, very nice.
Junior, don't listen to the recruiters over there. It's a trap.
I know.
Don't do it.
Look behind you, Lewis.
Nope.
Look behind you.
There's a creeper en route.
Junior,
Look at
I
me.
see you. Yeah, you're in Netherite.
I know.
And you're a
He's really
skin
flexing on you right now.
So in case you guys aren't aware, I did lose my second job. So now I just have the job I had before. So that will give
How about
me,
you quit?
It was
Or did they just fire you?
It was a mutual understanding.